What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for to make the decision that you know you need to make, to have that difficult conversation that you know you have to make, to create the change in your life that your soul is yearning for, calling for, asking day after day? When we repress it, we push it away and it comes back again. It's like this endless cycle, this endless loop. What are you waiting for? The universe to tell you that it is the right time to do so, or for the universe to do it for you. This is something that I have had in so many ways in my life, from relationships to life purpose to money, always waiting for the universe to do it for me, for life to do it for me, for things to come towards me. And you can be waiting for a very, very, very long time, if it even comes at all. You know, I always use this example when I speak to people around this particular issue because it's such a powerful one. When people go to psychics to get a reading, a future reading, right? And I've been to so many psychics, and they can be really invaluable, you know, at times, and other times it can actually be a disservice if we don't know how to utilize information. So when somebody goes to a psychic, let's give an example here. Someone's going to a psychic and they're being told, you're going to meet someone in 3 months, you're going to meet the love of your life. Now this is a true story. I actually know three or four people who've actually had this. And so 3 months go by and they don't meet anybody. 4 months. They're telling everyone, look, I'm waiting for this person, they're coming to me, I've been told it's going to happen. 5 months, 1 year, 2 years, still holding on to that psychic reading. I'm supposed to be meeting someone, they're supposed to come to me. Now the problem is, if we're not living and participating in life, then what are we actually waiting for? Are we waiting for that person to literally come along and knock on our door and say, hey, I'm here? When we're waiting in our life, we go into this state of spiritual passivity. We start to wait and become withdrawn to life. I did this with relationships for years, waiting for relationships to come towards me. And when you're waiting, you don't need to show up. You don't need to show up in your life. You don't need to challenge yourself. You don't need to move into something new. And it isn't just relationships, it's life purpose. I've met so many light workers who are waiting for their life purpose to appear in front of them in this incredibly clear, concise way from the universe, or to be told from the universe that yes, you're ready to make that change. How many people do you know, or you've been through yourself, where you're in a relationship or in a situation that's difficult and you're waiting for it to end? Perhaps waiting for the other person to end it. But staying in this kind of slow suffering. Why do we do this to ourselves? Yes, on some level we don't want to make the decision, but we'd rather be living in suffering. The problem is, slow suffering is also the same as contentment. For me, there's no difference. Contentment, when you're just plodding along, going along, not living your truth, and we'll make another video around this, relating to showing up, because for me, showing up means living your truth. Okay, and when you're showing up in your life, you are embodying what your soul wants to do. You're following it, and it's challenging. You have to make difficult decisions. You have to follow through on things that your heart wants, that your fears will be like freaking out around. But when we listen to the fears and we ignore the heart, we enter into a place of contentment, a place of just being okay with everything. And this is where the problems of these phrases come up that I speak about quite a lot. You know, when you hear spiritual phrases such as everything is great, everything's okay, or happen when in divine timing, it's all meant to be. These are dangerous phrases if we're using it to keep ourselves in a place of spiritual passivity, if we're using it to bypass our real emotions which are asking us to take action. You see, fears can be a beautiful, transformative thing once we understand what they're really about, because a lot of fears emerge from our resistance, and also fears will tell us that we don't like the situation, we don't like what's happening. Negative, so-called negative emotions are actually really our treasures, because they're telling us, I'm not happy here, I want to make a change. And if we keep ignoring that, we suppress it to the point that it creates a depression, essentially, right? So And I'm sharing this because, you know, when I was in these states with my life purpose, with relationships, with money, I wanted someone to shake me up. So this is my shake up to you, because I feel that we need that shake up to shake us up, to make us alive again, and shake out all of this nonsense that we can't make the changes. If we believe that it has to be easy, we can often go into more of that passivity. It's important to know that change is difficult. Once you understand that, then you realize that when you're in a place that needs change, you don't just end up waiting for the time to be easy. This is a really common sabotage cycle. I used to do this in relationships when, you know when to end it. I have to wait till it's easy until I end it. Or I need to step up with my path and I'll wait till it's easy and opportunity comes to me. And yes, opportunities can come, but you've been waiting for decades before they come. If you've got the desire, it means that your soul knows you can take action now. Think about that for a moment. What is it in your life that you want to make a change about? If you've got that desire, your soul knows that right now you've got the capacity, the resources within you to create that change. And so for me, my work is designed to assist light workers. And when I mirrored this back to light workers, when I'm working with them in my program, working to assist them step up, I'm literally mirroring back their heart's desires. That's not an easy thing. Resistance will come up. Why would resistance come up if somebody is supporting you to follow through in your heart's desires? Because it means that you have to show up. It means that you have to challenge your current paradigm of thinking, which, as limiting as it is, has created a sense of security, a false sense of security, this security blanket which is holding you back. So that needs to be removed, and you stand there naked, vulnerable, yet you're free, you're liberated, and you're more empowered than you were before. And so this, for me, is the changes that we need to make in order to step up to who we are. Make that change. Embrace your life. Create the opportunities for yourself and see what happens.